A good afternoon to all of you, grade 10. Now, for our lesson for today, we will discuss or we will have a very short discussion about terms that is being used in repetition control structures. Now, let us start with the first one, which is called a loop. When we're talking about loop, it is a programming command that allows execution of a program to repeat. The key word that we could use here is the word allows execution, or to make it more longer, allows execution of a program to repeat. A loop is a command. To make it more I assume that it is somehow related to the definition. It just allows for a specific command or a specific move to constantly repeat on a specific program, or when we are creating a specific program. That is for loop. Under loop, there are three kinds of different variations of loop. The first variation is what we call the while loop. When we're talking about while loop, it is a repetitive statement in which the process is iterated again and again as long as the Boolean expression remains true. The keyword here for while loop is repetitive, or to make it more longer, repetitive statement. Because while loop, it constantly repeats as long as the Boolean expression remains true, or it remains constant on that word, on being true. That is for while loop. The next variation of loop is what we call a do-while loop. In do-while loop, it is similar to the while loop. It checks the condition after each execution of its loop body. Now, the difference between while loop, in while loop, it just constantly repeats as long as the Boolean expression is true. However, in do-while loop, after a specific loop, or after a loop has been done, it checks the condition, and after checking, it may continue on another loop. And lastly is the for loop. In for loop, it is a generalization of the while loop, which is used to execute a segment code repeatedly. The keyword here for loop is generalization. And that is the end of our discussion. Let's have a very quick recap. Now, the loop is divided into three variations, or three kinds or classifications: the while, do while, and for loop. When we're talking about while loop, the keyword here is repetitive. On do while, it is checks the condition. And for loop, the keyword here is generalization. Now, after watching this video, you may take our short quiz. 5 items lang siya as far as I remember. And those who are done, or you may watch the video, or you may watch it again before you start answering our quiz. Now, if you have questions regarding our topic for today, don't hesitate to send me a message on my Facebook account. And I hope that you have learned something, and let's see each other next meeting.